Hi friends, welcome back to the third episode of the 10th Standard English Adventures in a Banyan Tree. In the last two classes, I had been narrating the story to you. And in the second class, in the second episode, I also gave you a running commentary of a fight between a cobra and a mongoose. You understood that the boy in the story was sitting on the platform that he had made halfway up the tree using the cushions that he had taken from the house and watching the fight between the cobra and mongoose there under the tree. And we have seen that at the end of the battle, the mongoose killed the cobra and it dragged it into the bushes. So after the fight, the boy looked down and made sure that it is safe. So he made a cautious descent. That means he got down from the banyan tree very carefully and went straightly to his home to narrate this incident to his grandparents. There he narrated everything to his grandfather. I had asked you to write this narration as a homework and to send to me through WhatsApp. I'm very happy to know that all of you have written that assignment very neatly and sent to me on time. So, shall we continue the story? When the boy narrated this incident, grandfather was very happy to know that the mongoose won the battle. Why? Because he doesn't want any snakes, venomous snakes there in the garden. The grandfather had always encouraged this mongoose to live in his garden, and he often gave food waste, scraps from the kitchen for him to eat. But he never tried to tame it because he believed that wild mongoose are more useful than a domesticated mongoose. The boy had noticed a mongoose patrolling from corner to corner in the garden many times. You know what is patrolling? Have you seen policemen patrolling at night through the town in their police jeep to make sure that everything is all right and perfect? Similarly, the boy had seen the mongoose also patrolling from corner to corner of the garden. And one day he noticed an egg in the mouth of the mongoose. He understood that the mongoose is directly coming from the poultry house. What is poultry house? Sometimes you may have a poultry house at your home. Look at the picture. This is poultry house. So he is coming from the poultry house stealing an egg. But the mongoose had not harmed or killed any of the birds there. And when grandmother knew that, she was not angry towards the mongoose because she also wanted the snakes to be kept away from the garden. So she also encouraged this mongoose to live in their garden. The banyan tree was another setting for a strange case. You know what was it? The grandfather had a white rat. Once he had brought a white rat from bazaar, from the market. When the boy goes to that banyan tree, he often takes that white rat with him, and that white rat often climbed on the banyan tree and walked through the branches of the tree. Gradually, that white rat became a friend of a squirrel there on the tree. They often go for a little excursions. What excursions means? They often go for a small trips through the big branches of the tree. They go together. Who go together? The white rat and squirrel. In the meantime, the squirrel had tried to make nest on the banyan tree. It has a habit of often coming even into the pocket of the boy. The boy had often noticed some straws and grass falling out from the pocket when he tried to remove the shirt reaching home. Because the squirrel had even tried to make a nest in his pocket. One day, grandmother's knitting was missing. They searched everywhere. When the boy saw something shining from a hole in the banyan tree, he went there to investigate, to see what it is. He wondered because grandmother's knitting needle was there and lot of pieces of clothes were there. The squirrel had brought all those pieces of clothes and knitting and crammed that hole and made a nest there. But to his amazement, he noticed a strange thing there. There were 3 baby squirrels. The boy was astonished to see that white baby squirrels. He ran to the home and informed his grandfather. Grandfather was also eager to know them. He came to the banyan tree and he was puzzled to see those baby squirrels because those baby squirrels were white in color. He stood there puzzled, gazing at the baby squirrels. When the boy informed about the frequent visit of that white squirrel to the banyan tree, he understood the matter. Finally, he said, "Then the white rat must be the father of those 3 baby white squirrels." Friends, this is the story, Adventures in a Banyan Tree, written by Ruskin Bond. Hope you have listened to the entire narration from class 1 to this class 3 and understood the story well. And I'll give you more activities related to this lesson in the next class. Thank you.